Welcome back, Valley Middle School. On today's show, we have a story about our mini shop here at Valley. We'll talk to the ASB about Red Ribbon Week, and Rowan has a Magic Window segment about space travel for people who are not professional astronauts. Sit back and relax, Vikings, because VMSTV starts right now. Recently, we were lucky enough to upgrade our aging basketball hoops with brand new netting. Over the course of a week, the worn down nettings were cut down and replaced with brand new ones.
It's going to be way better because the old ones, when you shoot a shot, it hit the backboard and it bounced straight off because it's too bouncy.
Right now the basketball courts are closed because they're putting up new courts for us to use, and it's sponsored by PTA. So for this week we're not allowed to use the courts because we're going to have new hoops put up.
Thank you so much, PTA. The school appreciates your gift. It's around the corner from the front office and a little bit out of sight, but our student store is filled with items you can use. Morgan Mills brings us the story, and you're about to find out the student store has something for everybody.
My name is Sandra Gaffney, and I volunteer here at the student store. I help manage the volunteer program here and also the inventory.
A mini shop here at Valley where kids can get what they need or want for cheap.
Oh, well, at the student store we sell all kinds of really fun things. We sell erasers, fun toys, we sell slime, we sell pencils, all kinds of student supplies for homework. We even help with the spirit wear. We can pretty much sell anything. Kids can even have requests. We can sell anything. The benefits that the students get from the student store is, in my opinion, it's a little bit of a fun thing to look forward to for lunch. Again, it helps with, if you forgot some pencils, or helps with supplies.
Not only do we get the items that we buy, it also helps the school.
The money for the student store helps fund the PTA and all of the fun events that we have throughout the year.
If you earn a Viking voucher like this, you can redeem it as cash and use it at the student store.
Basically, when students get these vouchers, they can use them in the store as money.
Reporting from the student store with Oceana Lopez, I'm Morgan Mills, VMSTV.
Thank you for that piece, Oceana and Morgan. Red Ribbon Week was a big success this year, thanks to the ASB. The ASB puts a lot of effort into organizing activities for Red Ribbon Week. Ian Stocks takes it from here.
Thank you, Darby. What's up, Valley? I'm here with your ASB Vice President, Delaney Armstrong, to talk a little bit about Red Ribbon Week. So what was the whole purpose behind promoting Red Ribbon Week?
The whole purpose of promoting Red Ribbon Week was to just promote a healthier culture on campus, for students to pledge to be drug-free, and to just have students have fun.
Nice. And how were you able to promote Red Ribbon Week?
To do so, we did lunchtime activities in the MU Quad. We had some spirit days, and it had a lot of participation going.
Awesome. And how would you say that it went overall?
Overall, I think it was a very successful Red Ribbon Week. We had a lot of student fun down there, and I think people really enjoyed it.
Sounds like fun. Well, thank you, Delaney, for coming on the show, and I'll send it back to Darby at the desk.
Thank you, Ian. Next, we'll fly on over to Rowan, who's on the Magic Window. If you have the money, traveling to space could be in your future.
Thank you, Darby, and what's up, Valley? Today I'm going to be talking about this guy's plans for the future in space travel. If you didn't know, this is Elon Musk, who's also the creator and owner of SpaceX, which is right here. They're basically a company similar to NASA, as they focus in on space and traveling there. So recently, Elon Musk has been talking to this guy named Yusaku, who basically is the 18th richest person in Japan, and he wanted to go to space, and he's talking about bringing 6 to 8 artists with him on the ride. So they're talking about bringing him on a spacecraft that hasn't yet been built, but here's a spacecraft called the SpaceX Dragon, and it's supposed to look a little bit different, but maybe also similar. We're not sure because they're still in the making of it, but that's some info that we have so far. They've kept a lot of things secret just for privacy, and the final thing, we just want to ask you guys, what would you bring with you to space if you could bring 3 things? Now I'm going to send it back to Darby, and then we'll go to a campus camera.
Next up, we have a campus camera segment, and we asked you this question. What 3 things would you bring into space if you could experience this journey of a lifetime?
I would bring frogs for my laboratory, air for my laboratory, and my laboratory.
Ramen, ramen, and ramen.
I would bring a really enormous mountain bike, an In-N-Out, and some clothes.
Raciella, I'd bring a surfboard, and I'd bring the ocean.
Space rock, some aliens, and some space food.
I would bring my water, food, and some Fortnite stuff.
So first off, you gotta bring Will Ferrell, because he's funny, and then maybe a banana or 2, because they taste good and they're nutritious value, and then maybe like a monkey, because like he can get more bananas.
I bring tacos, an oxygen tank, and Fortnite.
My camera so I can prove that the Earth is flat, a spacesuit, and chips.
Food, water, and my mom, sure.
We have created a public service announcement that we are calling If You See Something, Say Something. Using your Chromebook and an app called P3, you can now anonymously report suspicious activity. Remember, if you see something, say something.
Have you ever heard something?
Seen something?
Read something? And you just get the feeling something isn't quite right?
Maybe you know someone who is depressed.
Or unusually angry.
Or being bullied.
Or being physically harmed at home.
Or what if you view a threatening message on social media?
Or hear somebody make a threatening statement that could bring harm to somebody or to our school.
How do you get help?
How do you do it anonymously? The bottom line is that if you see something, you need to say something.
And this is how. On your Chromebook, open up the Google browser. Go to the very top right of the screen and click on the P3 tip app icon. And then select Submit a New Tip. Select the United States, then select California, and then select Carlsbad. From there, you can choose the type of tip you wish to report. Bullying, drug use, abuse, threats against somebody, or even against our school. And if appropriate, you can anonymously upload a screenshot, a photo, a video, and even a document.
Remember, the report you file is anonymous.
The TIP app is monitored 24/7.
Immediate life-threatening emergencies require you to call 911.
The P3 TIP app can get help for people who are crying out for help.
And it can save lives. If you see something, say something.
If you see something, say something.
You have a voice.
If you see something, say something. If you see something, say something.
Next up in the studio, Kayla is going to introduce us to a brand new club on campus. Kayla?
What's up, Valley? I'm Kayla, and I'm here with Faye, the president of Cornhole Club. So, Faye, what exactly is Cornhole Club?
Cornhole Club is a club I started where there's a slanted board and you toss the beanbag into the hole to score points.
Nice. Okay. And what gave you the idea to start Cornhole Club?
I've been seeing a lot of championships on ESPN, and colleges are starting to give out scholarships for it, so I thought it'd be really fun to bring to our school.
Okay, cool. So, and when and where is Cornhole Club?
Cornhole Club is every other Monday in Mr. Salmon's room at second lunch.
Nice. So remember, Valley, every other Monday, Mr. Salmon's room, second lunch, and I'll toss it back to Darby at the desk.
As we move into the winter months, that means the surf is up and the weather gets just a little more interesting in Southern California. Once again, Sebastian is here to tell us more. Sebastian, take it away.
What's up, Valley? My name's Sebastian Sanders, and I have this week's surf and weather report. So actually, up here more in Central California, we're going to be having a storm, and that means they're going to get more swell and surf up in Central California more. Unfortunately for us, though, we're going to be down in Southern California, and we're not going to be getting as much waves. It's not going to be as much fun, but we definitely have some waves coming up. So actually, right here, we have the swell consistency for this year, and from January through June, we actually have bigger waves, more swell, and it's going to be a lot more fun. Well as in the summer months, we have smaller waves, less swell, and it's going to be a lot better for all you beginners out there. And now we actually have our 5-day weather forecast. And today on Friday, it's 70 degrees, nice and warm, great day. But throughout the week, we actually have higher 60s, and we're actually getting some rain on Monday. But it's all right. That's just what we got to be prepared for going into winter, and we just have to be prepared for all that. And that's all I have for you guys today, and I'm going to send it back to Darby at the desk.
Thanks, Sebastian. We are out of time, but we'll be back next Friday. Have a great weekend, Valley.